Yo! Hey, welcome to another Bands You May Not Know, episode number 2. Thanks for joining me. I am your host. I am Corey James. If you're on the Suicide Moses Productions channel, like, share, subscribe. Same thing I tell you every time. It'll help us out. Last week, we talked about Bill Murray. I hope you enjoyed that episode. I enjoyed doing it a lot, so I'm going to keep doing these. This week, the band is Set to Stun. So Set to Stun is a little band, a little three-piece band from California. It is Damian Wong, Taylor Wong, and Marcus Molina. I have been a huge fan of this band for years. I've been following them a little bit, probably too closely. I was 21 when I found this band on YouTube. I'm 29 now, so yeah. I found them on YouTube. They had a heavy presence making videos, just goofing around in the studio, working on their second release. So I found their first release via Mediafire. Their first album was Colors, and I fell in love. Such a different sound than I had ever heard before. So the lyrics were so deep and so creative. They'll make your heart ache. They make you cry. They make you want to destroy something. They make you want to kill someone. I mean, that's just straight up the truth. Damian Wong is the lead singer, and he does most of the writing, I believe, of the lyrics. And he puts every ounce of him into these songs, and so do the rest of the band. So after Colors, they released an EP, Dreamcatchers and Body Snatchers. And Colors was kind of a ballad, beautiful, but heavy album. And Dreamcatchers took it to a whole nother level of brutal and heaviness with that still beautiful serenading you in the middle type style. Following them so closely and watching them and seeing their efforts and all that they've put into these albums really made me happy and feel like I was watching friends of mine accomplish their dreams. In 2014, they finally got signed to Tragic Hero Records, and that's a great company. That's a great recording outlet. I like a lot of bands that are on the Tragic Hero record lineup, and I almost cried for them watching them announce that they were signed and they were going to be releasing a second full-length album through them, and they were going to start touring. So they announced that their second album was going to be Set to Stun and the Desperado Undead, which would have a lot of the songs from Dreamcatchers and Body Snatchers on it, and a ton new. Actually, they also took a song off of Colors, Allison Trips, and redid it and put it on there. So I was really, really excited about that too. That album, when it released, is a work of art. It is a masterpiece. You're not listening to music. You're sitting down it's like sitting down to watch a movie, but you're not watching it. You're experiencing it. You're feeling it. From beginning to end, you are going on this journey with them. It is a brilliantly told story from the perspective of, well, just go listen to it, because I don't want to ruin it. These guys have done an amazing job, and I'm just going to keep praising them the rest of this whole thing. I am going to read what Tragic Hero Records has written on their website about these guys when they signed them, because it's amazing. Words alone cannot describe the band Set to Stun. Each person who listens to the Southern California trio will have their own extreme experience and be left gasping for air. One minute you'll be thrashing around with the violence of it, and the next minute you'll be serenaded into a trance-like state, and inspired to take on the world. Listening to a Set to Stun album is more of a journey than just a bunch of songs thrown together on the same CD. The music has a dangerous quality, and you'll get lost in the chaos of what's happening, while you try to find your way back to safety. The multi-layered theatrical sound created by Damian Wong, Taylor Wong, and Marcus Molina hinges on the intense lyrics that are relatable to many different situations. Whether you're going through a breakup, dealing with a drug addiction, being shipped off to war, or trying to pursue your dreams, there is a little something here for everyone. More inspired by science fiction and horror movies than the post-hardcore bands that they have been compared to, they describe themselves as the Quentin Tarantino of rock and roll. That's it. I mean, that sums it all up. Okay, so here we are, present day. It's been a while. They went on tour. Not only do I feel so appreciative to been going on this journey with them, watching them through YouTube, just feeling their music. When they went on their first nationwide tour, they actually came through my hometown, and I got to go watch them live. And my mind was even more blown. I fell in love with this band even more than I already had been. And not only that, they pulled me up on stage and I got to sing about half their set with them. That's amazing. That's an experience that I can never describe to someone and will never be replaced that's up there, man. If you get to watch these guys live, holy crap, did they put on a great performance. Not only a performance, they destroy their bodies for you. You will not leave there not going, holy shit, what did I just see? That was amazing. So if you get a chance to go see them live, do it. If you haven't listened to them, go on Spotify, listen to Set to Stun, Desperado Undead. I don't know, maybe YouTube. You could probably dig up the Colors album on YouTube. That'd probably be your best bet for their first album. And here we are to present day. It's been a minute since we've had any new music. I'm pretty sure Desperado Undead released either in 2004, maybe 2015. So it's been a while since we got some new stuff from them. But they've been touring like mofos, so you got to give them credit. They've probably been writing like crazy and recording. Yesterday was Black Friday, 2018. And we got our first new single dropped from Set to Stun. On Desperado Undead, actually on Dreamcatchers, they released a song called Walk Tall, I think. Maybe it was between, maybe it was just a single. And then it ended up on Set to Stun and Desperado Undead, called Walk Tall. The single that they released yesterday was called Walk Tall 2. And it is brilliant. Every time they release new music, I don't know why, I get a little nervous because, like, how could a band consistently write songs that I love? Like, one day there has to be, like, a song that I'm like, no, not with these guys. This song brings you straight back into where Desperado Undead left off. It starts heavy, it's bouncy, it's different than what they've released in the past, and I'm really pumped about that, but not completely. So when Damian sings, he tends to be very fast with his lyrics, like almost, it's not rapping, it's singing, and it's screaming, but it's so quick that it's insanely fast. You'll just have to listen to it and trust me. In this song, they do a little bit more of a chunky, slowed down breakdowns where he can space out his lines. And that's something different that I don't feel like I've heard in any of their songs at this point. And it caught my attention. And I'm like, wow, okay, here we go. This is where we're going with this. But then, you get your other parts where he jumps right back into it and it's 400 miles an hour. And then it breaks down into a beautiful singing part with some good breakdowns towards the end and then a heaviness. So it's still got the Set to Stun vibe to it, but there's parts in there that I've never heard before, which is amazing. So check out their new single, Walk Tall 2. Check out Set to Stun altogether. Their music is revolutionary they're telling stories. They're not just writing music for you guys. So the band was Set to Stun. The band is Set to Stun. Check them out on all kinds of platforms. Thanks for watching this new series I'm doing, Bands You May Not Know. I've got an entire list of bands you may not know that I would love to talk to you guys about. If you enjoy this, click the like, comment. Last week, I did a video on Bill Murray, and old Johnny Frank commented and thanked me for doing the video, and I've been talking about it all week with people. Like, I thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Tell your friends about this and help me out. We got the Strange Planet podcast on around Tuesday or Wednesday with my co-host Anthony Zevitek, where we talk about comic books, movies, and pop culture in general. And we get pretty wasted, so that's fun. We got the Wrestling Roundup every once in a while, where Anthony will talk about what's going on in the world of wrestling. We got the Random Comic Books Review, on Sundays, where I review random comic books out of my collection or that I'm just reading in general. This week I'm doing X-Men Onslaught Saga, so check that one out. It should be up tomorrow. And Saturdays I'm doing this video right here, Bands You May Not Know. So if you subscribe, click the notification bell, you'll get notified anytime I put up a new video. Again, thanks for watching. I couldn't do this without you guys. Well, actually I could, but I don't know. Thanks for watching. Later.